Details, and I just returned from the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Anaheim, and I thought I would go ahead and share just a few of the items that I purchased. It was extremely busy. I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping to see some really new product, but it just wasn't there. However, it was not a total wash. I found some fun stuff with one buyer's remorse item, and I'll share that towards the end. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with just paper. Let's start with the paper that I found. I really should not have purchased any paper. I have so much on hand right now. I'm actually in the process of purging and just picking out my favorites, just so I have a better vision of the classes that I want to design next, and of course planning for those upcoming holiday boutiques. I'm actually going to start early this year, so I need to get through my paper, but I could not resist this little booth. They were having a great sale. You bought like 60 sheets. The total was $15. So I did find a few. So let me go ahead and share. I love this doily pattern. This is by Webster's Pages. It's Live's fabric. I wish they had more of this, but they only have this one single sheet, so I was kind of disappointed. I'm gonna see if I can find it online. If not, it'll find a place in my planner. It is just a lovely print, and here's the back side. But I am more than likely going to use this here. And then, of course, I'm already thinking of Christmas, so I was hoping to find a few Christmas collections at a really good price. So I found this non-traditional color palette, and this is by, let's see, it is from Simple Stories, and it's called Mistletoe Kisses. So I could not resist this. I love this plaid. And then on the back side of this plaid is this polka dot. Love that. And then, of course, the peppermint. Again, just non-traditional. It's going to be so much fun to work with. And the back side of that is just, again, more polka dots. And I think it was this little guy that sold me on this line. He is just adorable. I love the silver throughout and just the great colors. They're vibrant. So I've already picked out cardstock, and I have a plan for this. And this is the back side of that here. So just wonderful little cards. I could tear them apart. I can make a mini album, a scrapbook page. I can do a lot with this collection, so I was glad to have found it. Here's another sheet that I found, and I think I picked up just 3 of these because that's all they had. There were a lot of women really vying for this paper. Beautiful. It is by On Trend 2 by My Mind's Eye. Love the flamingo. Again, just some great quotes. I love just inspiration. Quotes and phrases. I love to use it throughout my planner and of course in mini albums. So that's the back side of that. So I did grab a couple of those. And this here, I just love the ray of sunshine with all the different patterns on here. It is just a great page, and I cannot wait to work with this. It's going to be really fun to work with all the bright colors, not to make it too overpowering. So I'm going to try to, streamline it, but make it simple and clean in design. So can't wait to play with that. And the back side of the sun is this beautiful floral pattern. I fell in love with this pink and gold polka dot. It is just beautiful. I picked up all that they had in this pattern. Again, it is by Simple Stories, and the name of it is called Posh. Thought this was fun. I didn't even look at the back side. I just saw the polka dots and the gold, and I just grabbed it because I love anything pink, and I'm loving gold at the moment. Okay, again, another flower pattern. Like I said, you can never have enough flowers. And then this here, I love this little guy. He was just fun and playful, and I just could not resist. So not certain what I'm going to do with this, but I'm sure something will come from playing with it. So the back side of that is this really fun, just plain yellow polka dot. And then I picked up a coordinating sheet that went with it. This is by Pebbles, and the collection is called Homegrown. And really fun and bright. And the back side of that is just a simple navy pattern on the back there. And then Pirates. I love this. This is by, let's see, Echo Park, and it's called A Pirate's Life. I picked up a couple of these collection packs because my son, when he was younger, just loved anything pirates. He would dress up every day as a pirate if he could. And I remember we had a party for him and the theme was pirates. So I want to revisit those photos and create a mini album for him. So I could not resist this line. Really cute. Love the little bird Love all the sayings here. Walk the plank, ahoy family, the cute little octopus, and then of course the skulls. So I cannot wait. So this is the sticker sheet that was in the collection. Here's another sticker sheet with the alphabet. I normally never use the alphabets. I'm not certain why, but I may try to play with this and see if I can, you know, use this somewhere in the mini book. But again, just more stickers to choose from. So this was also in the collection. And here are the papers. So here, just a plain black and white pattern. And let's see, the back side of that is this, just skulls and really bright, really fun. And then here's this one, all skulls. And the back side of that, just a bunch of words. And then of course, just a basic wood grain pattern that, you know, that would be perfect to put in the book. And love this. I just love the colors. They were just really bright, playful. This was definitely perfect for my son. So I can't wait to play. Even though he's a little bit older, I'm sure that he'll enjoy looking at this little book. Just really fun memories. Just some pattern shapes on here. Yellow polka dot on the back. Here's some whales. And this I really love. I love this big map. So this, I may have to do a separate 12 by 12 scrapbook page because I don't want to cut this down because I'm thinking of creating an 8 by 8 mini album. So I may do a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. So, because I definitely want to utilize this whole sheet of paper. And then here is just the polka dots, stripe, basic stripe. You can never have enough stripes. And then here's just your craft background and some anchors on the back. Another page of anchors and just cut out words here and cards. I love when they do this. This is just perfect. Just add a really quick embellishment to a scrapbook page or your mini books. Here are just little fish. And again, that cute little octopus on the back. Another page here with skulls. Again, just very playful. More diagonal stripes here. And of course a red polka dot. So that's going to be a lot of fun to work with. And on the back side of that, just a collection of everything that is shown in the paper. So really fun. I can't wait to play with this. I did grab 2 of them, so here's my other pack here. And then I did pick out this line. When I first saw it at Creativation, I fell in love with it. I could not wait to play with it. I immediately thought of my youngest daughter, Macy. This has Macy written across every single page. So I can't wait to create a little mini book for her too. I do want to take photos of her and her closest girlfriends because I think this will be just an adorable book for her to look at. So it is called Emoji Love by Simple Stories. These little clips are part of their planner line, but I thought I can use them in the mini album. They did have some regular clips for this line, but I really like these better. They were just a little bit bigger and a little bit bolder. So I picked those up. And of course, enamel dots. Love their enamel dots. Grab those. And then the only other embellishment are the chipboard stickers. They're flat, so I can add dimension to them. But really fun. I love the little unicorn. The little LOL here. Oh my God. Really cute emojis on here. So this is going to be fun to work with. So glad I picked that up. I was between this and another paper line that I kept going back and forth, and it was more towards like a boy theme. So I thought, you know, I already picked up Pirate's Life for my son. Let me grab this one for Macy. So let's go ahead and take a look at the papers. Again, they're just bold. This whole collection is just really bold and bright. Here's this. I thought this would be great for the cover of the mini album. And just a whole sheet of emojis. Love this little starburst. Beautiful pattern. I love the way they incorporate the black and the chalkboard. It's just so adorable. I really like this. More diagonal stripes here. And then the word bubbles with just different sayings. I just really love this line when I first saw it. I think I saw it in January. I think that's when Creativation was. And this was one of my favorite lines. More emojis on the back. Some more stripes. I love a pattern of stripes like this. I think I use it probably on a bunch of my scrapbook pages just because it's just that simple addition to your page and it just makes everything else come together. So I kind of need to maybe change that up, but it works for me. Here's this here, really cute emojis. And then more emojis on this sheet. And more starbursts. Oh, I like this. Really bright. And then here, I think this is what reminds me of my daughter at this time. It's just geared towards a teenage phase, just a younger child. It's just perfect. Hearts on the back. And then, of course, more of their cards. Love the unicorn. It's trending so hot right now. Here's the back of that. More cards. So even if I don't use all of them in my mini book, I can make a card with them or even use it to embellish a composition book. There is lots that I can do. So love when they do this. And then here's this. All you need is love, lattes, and free Wi-Fi. That's totally Starbucks right there. I love that. Here's the back side of that. Oh, life is better in pajamas. I think my daughter had pajamas just like that. Oh my gosh, how stinking cute. Love that. And then here's the sticker sheet that came along with it. Love the just simple words, phrases, all the emojis. This will definitely be a great mini album that I think she'll cherish to remember her friends. So that's all for paper. Let me go ahead and show you the embellishments and a few dies that I picked up. One of the first things I purchased was this planner glue pen by Prima. I don't know if you've seen it. I have not. I was excited to pick it up. There were only 2 left, so I knew there's something probably really special about this glue pen, but it'll just be great just to add some little notes that I want permanently adhered to my planner pages. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and I can just put it inside my pouch with all my other pens. And then I found at this little eyelet outlet just these cute little Mickey Mouse glitter heads. They are brads, so I just picked up a couple in the silver here and then in the black. Thought these would be cute. Again, just I'm thinking mini albums or scrapbook pages, so they were like 2 for $1, so I picked them up. And then because I am going to be designing that Pirates Life mini album, I picked up the coordinating stamps. Again, love that cute little bird and love the little quotes and the little flag here, so I picked that out. And then I am currently finishing a recipe mini album. So I found these and I thought they would be a great addition to my book. Really simple. So I love the designs on here. So I am definitely going to incorporate that in my mini album. And then I found these gold reinforcers for your planners. And again, this is by Prima. I've been wanting these, so I was happy to come across them. And again, I love anything gold and glittery, so I grabbed that. And then right now, I am definitely loving any words that are just quotes or inspiration or faith-based. So I fell in love with these little planner clips by Prima. They're called the bookmarks. You get 6 in the package. It's believe, love, hope, trust in Him, love, and faith. I thought these would be great. I could use them in books that I'm currently reading or again in my planner. So grab that. And then if you watched my other video, I did share that I picked up these planner stamps. However, I did give them to a friend because she's just been very generous. She loves anything by Julie Nutting with the dolls. She's definitely loving that trend right now. So I gave her mine. So another friend wanted one, so I grabbed one for her. And of course, picked up one for me too because I love all the little sayings on here, so I can't wait to play with that. And here I bought this die by Echo Park, and I just love the font. It is Stitch Smile, and it kind of reminds me of a cartridge that I currently own by Cricut, but I love the size of this, and I just had to have it, so I grabbed that. And then I've been hearing a lot about the stamp chamois. I thought, you know what, let me give it a try. It's just supposed to clean your stamp and you're supposed to use water to hydrate it. So I cannot wait to use this and see if it actually works, because I am notorious for not cleaning my stamps right away. So I end up using like a baby wipe. So let me see how this works. And then this is by Mama Elephant. This is called the Favor Bag Extra Large. I have been loving Mama Elephant, and I wasn't sure what this box was going to look like. They were not very, in their booths, they had a bunch of Mama Elephant dies. They did have like some examples of their, cards or their dies, but it didn't coordinate with the dies underneath. So I couldn't find what this box looked like. So on my phone, I found the image and I fell in love with it. I thought this would be fun to create some little treat favor boxes for Easter. So I grabbed that, and this was kind of expensive, so I kept going back and forth, but I think it'll be really cute. And then, oh my stars, I fell in love with these little carnival cupcakes is the name of this stamp set, and again, it's from Mama Elephant. They are just adorable little critters. I cannot wait to play. And of course, I bought the coordinating framelits for them. So excited to play with that. And then, as I mentioned, I'm thinking already of Holiday Boutique. So fell in love with this die by Echo Park. And it's just Halloween. I love anything in Halloween. I love the little boots. Again, the little spider web. Cute little spider. Cannot wait. And then this here, again, for Christmas, I love fonts, I love words. Merry Christmas, Jingle, Happy, and Santa. I love the font. I'm drawn more to like clean fonts, just simple, not really whimsical. So these were just perfect. So they're gonna be perfect for ideas that I have. And then the last item that I kind of have buyer's remorse, and again, nothing against Mama Elephant. I'm excited to start using their products. I love their little designs. They are a great stamp company, and I'm glad I came across them. However, this was really an expensive die, and this is called Starburst Cover. And this is probably the only thing that I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse, but it's okay. I just love the extra dimension and texture it's going to add to the front of a card. So I can't wait to play with this, and I will make many projects with this just to justify the price of this die. But it is absolutely adorable. So that's it. That's all I purchased. I was very excited to see a bunch of dies there. Not a lot of paper. I didn't really see a lot of paper except for the older collections. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed some of the things that I purchased, and I'll list below some of my favorites down below in the description box. And I hope that you found some time to be creative. Thank you for watching.